Welcome. We're going to talk custom fields, and I really enjoy this feature because it makes your organization fully customized the way you need to track your information. So let me show you what they're about and how they work. I have a card here that says card with custom fields. Totally lying. There's no custom fields yet on it, but we're about to add them. So the only section of the card that I have expanded here is the one about custom fields. And as you can see, I need to now go and manage them to add them to this card and this board. I've got a whole bunch of them here. So I'm going to select a few just to give you an example, and I'm clicking the second option. The first one is just to enable them on the board so that they're available, where the second one also shows you these custom fields visibly on your card, which is what I want. So I'm just going to keep selecting a bunch of them. I'm trying to give you a sample of the ones we have. So I'll go as far as here. Okay, perfect. And let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. And that's because we haven't added them yet. So now that they're here, I added 12 of them and they're all showing up here. Now, you can see them in the right side like this, the way I like them, one per row. But if you remember, our app is extremely flexible and you can also put them on the left if you prefer to see them all together side by side. So I'm going to keep them here for right now. And show you what they're all about. So the first one is one of my favorite one. It's what we call a signal custom field, where you can put a signal and a value to them. So I'm going to go and do this. Client is more of a text field, so I'll just type my name in here as the client. Department is a single select, so I can only select one, versus its friend below here, which is a multi-select, where I can select multiple. Date is exactly what you would imagine. You would pick a date in here. ROI, well, if I try to type, nothing's going to work unless I type a real number because it's a number field, this one. Now, this one is the reason I love it is because often our customers say, well, Dimitri, why can there only be one owner per card? Well, it's because we love accountability in a Kanban system. But if you want to have more than one owner, you can use this member type field and create different types of roles of people who would be owning things on this card, giving you the ability to have multiple owners. So this is one way to do it. You could put a phone number, an email, a website. Those are three different types of field of type phone, email, and URL. I've got a toggle type field here. And the last one is a ratings. Now, I picked this one. It's the teddy bear one. I'll show you in a second. We can do whatever you want here. It ended up being teddy bears here, and I'm going to pick 3 teddy bears for my custom field. What did I do? Well, I'm able to now track these custom fields in my cards, but more importantly, I'm able to visualize them on the board. And this is the key here, is a visual management system should give you your information immediately so you don't have to click anywhere and you see everything you need at a glance. Now remember, I told you you could decide which ones to show on the board or not. I've chosen to show them all so I don't have to look for them. Now let's move into actually seeing how to create them. I'm going to go in my organization. Be careful. Custom fields is an organizational concept, which means you create them for your entire organization, and then you decide which board, team, or process uses them. The reason we do it this way is so that we have consistency and you can report across one board or multiple board on the same data points. So you create them at the organization level and then you assign them to specific board like I showed you a few minutes ago. Now here, if you add a custom field, I have a whole bunch here. But if you add a new custom field, you'll see all your options. Now, I've showed you how they look once they're enabled, but this is how they look when you're about to create them. So here are all your options, and I'll show you a couple to see what it feels like. Well, the ratings one gives you the opportunity to come up with what symbol would you like to see in here, and there's a lot of them available. I'm going to go with aliens, and I'm going to put it on a scale of 5 aliens, and I'll just call it alien. And the description for this one is going to be, how alien are you? Okay, we're just having fun here. So I'm creating a new custom field. It went right here to the bottom. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to move it to the top and show you what this one is all about. So we'll have it right here. I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to show you the signal one. Remember, I mentioned this one was pretty intense. Yeah, because this one has the ability to have multiple values, but each value can have different colors, different symbols. So this is an even different library of symbols to give you even more flexibility. The aliens are here too. But the idea here is that we gave you really deep customization to create pretty much any type of custom field you can imagine. So this is where you create them. And then once they're created, this is where you go to enable them under your custom fields. And this is the alien one that I'm going to turn on and show you now that I have this extra alien field right here, alien, and I can decide just along my teddy bears how alien I am or how teddy bear I am. Okay, obviously we're having fun here. But now this is where the magic starts happening. We've got the custom fields. They're available in our organization. We've created that beautiful taxonomy. We've applied it to specific boards, and now certain cards have the information. You can now leverage them everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere. So here, all the custom fields I selected are available here. So if I want to filter a board, I can do it by any type of custom fields. So that's the first usage of a custom field. The second one is if you go into our reporting. I'll just go to allocation, and you'll see that custom fields become available here again. Now, you might notice it's not as many. Well, that depends. What type of metric are you running and which custom field are applicable for that metric? In this case, these are the ones that are applicable for a allocation. But then all of them are available in terms of filtering again your metrics and reports using these custom fields. So when you go into our metrics, we can leverage your custom fields quite a bit. Now, what you're going to realize, and I won't show them all to you, but all our zones actually leverage these custom fields. When you do bulk actions, you can select a card or multiple cards and then select which custom field to apply, right? So you would just bring them in and be able to assign them. So when I say that custom fields are extremely powerful, it's because even in this zone, which is one of my favorite one in terms of analytics, where you can actually select multiple boards, I'll just select this one for now. You can go again and select all the custom fields that are available to you. For example, I'll add my alien back here. And now alien is something that I could actually use in this grid to see my information. So I hope you get a good feel of what are these custom fields. I know many tools have them, but the way we use them in a visual system and making them available everywhere for you to massage your data and really analyze it, I think makes it very, very clear that these custom fields let you really create the ideal system you need with your own data points so that you can report, filter, etc., and do what you need. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was a pretty advanced feature, but very simple to use. I hope you enjoy it. Have a good one.